For the next 72 hours, I'm eating nothing but my viewers' meal deals. That's right, everything I eat must be a meal deal that's submitted by one of you lot. However, there's a slight twist. I've given myself 4 challenges that I must complete. If I fail at least one of these challenges, I have to eat
the worst meal deal imaginable.
Well, my worst meal deal. And it's not pretty, I can tell you that. Yes, it is day 1 and it's time for us to go and get some breakfast. Now, of course, for breakfast, we have to have a meal deal. Oh, who would have expected that? Let's see who we're gonna get. Come on, good breakfast, please. Boom, okay, there we go. We've got Mill Walton 16. Let's see what they put. Here we go, Mill Walton 16 has put Tesco, chicken Caesar wrap, flame grilled McCoys, and a Ribena. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, a chicken Caesar for breakfast, it could be worse, it could be worse. Let's go get it. So we made our way into Tesco garage to look for our breakfast meal deal. Grabbed ourselves a Ribena, some McCoy's flame grilled steak crisps, and of course, the chicken Caesar wrap. The main deal. Yes, we are back, and I got a little bit worried there, guys, okay? Because there was like no meal deals. Luckily, the woman went and got me this one from the back, and that's probably why the whole thing is sort of open. Is this a pre-owned wrap? There we go, looking quite scrumptious, I must say. Quite lettucey, I must say. Quite a lot of lettuce in there and sauce. I'm getting no chicken, really. Is there any chicken in there? Is there? It tastes okay, but I think I need more chicken for it to taste like actually good. I wanted to like this, but it's not a bit of me. It's really not. But something I definitely do like, I know I do like, I've had them plenty of times, is these bad boys. The McCoy's flame grilled steak. These are an absolute classic. Classic crisp. That's too nice. Yeah, that's illegal. That is illegal how nice they are. Making me quite emotional, actually, how good these are. I mean, it's crisps. It's crisps, Rob. Oh, I've not had a Ribena since I was a kid, I don't think. Ooh, nice. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. I could make this downstairs with some squash. There's not too much flavour, really. I thought there was a lot more flavour. I think they've probably got rid of a lot of sugar in these. Yeah, they probably absolutely slashed them in terms of sugar, which is good, in a way. So it's time to rank this first meal deal. The Caesar wrap did not impress me. The crisps were very good. They're an absolute cult classic. We love them. And the Ribena was just mid, to be honest. I would have to rate this a 4.7 out of 10. Everything just let it down except the crisps. So then I decided to just sit on my bed and eat my meal deal, and I got to doing some editing on my laptop. Definitely editing I was doing, okay? Don't ask me, why am I on Club Penguin, okay? Does that even exist anymore? Apparently it does. Yes, people, okay, it's now time for some lunch. You can't even see me, can you? I've got an invisible cloak on. No, I don't. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Hello. Right, it's time for lunch now. Let's see what we're gonna get. Come on, please be nice. Please. Pretty in Pink 23216. Okay, let's see what you've put. Okay, Pretty in Pink has put Morrison's, okay? The main is a ham sandwich. Is that just nothing else? Just ham. Okay. We can do that, I guess. The snack is a Cadbury chocolate, which is decent. And the drink, well, yeah, that is goated. A Dr. Pepper. So let's head to Morrison's now and get this meal deal. Yes, we're here at Morrison's now. Let's see if we can get this plain R meal deal. We made our way into Morrison's, okay? And I've never actually had a meal deal from Morrison's before. Okay, unfortunately for me, guys, they've actually got it. The ham sandwich. So plain, so plain. Next up was a Dr. Pepper, so we've got to get a little Dr. Pepper, which I don't mind. That's a great drink. Then we need to get a Cadbury bar. I don't actually see any, which is not great. The closest thing I can find is this, a Cadbury caramel bar. I mean, that's Cadbury, so it counts. Yes, here we go, people. We've got the lunch meal deal today. However, seeing as this is the second meal, I think I need to use a challenger. So the challenge I'm going to use right now is the no drink before the food is eaten challenge. That sounds great. So basically, I have to eat all the food before I can even touch the drink. So let's go. I mean, let's start with the Dr. I'm joking. We can't have any Dr. Pepper yet, so that's going over there. Oopsie. But we can start with a smoked ham sandwich. That is so plain. Jeez. I mean, yeah. It's literally just ham in bread. And we've got to eat all of this before we can have any drink. Shouldn't be too bad, really. I thought this might be easy, guys, okay? Small dilemma. This sandwich is so dry and so plain. I need a drink. Sandwich done. At least this is not dry. Like, this will be decent. Bit of a pull. Oh, bit of a cheese pull. That is the Cadbury done. Now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Finally, we can have a drink. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, now it's time to rank that meal deal we had for lunch. Now, of course, we got the ham sandwich, which was so plain, so dry, don't rate that at all. Then we got the Cadbury bar, which was not bad, nice bit of chocolate. And lastly, the drink. Well, the drink is one of the best. Yeah, Dr. Pepper is one of the bests. The sandwich has definitely knocked the score down, but I'm gonna give it a 5.2 out of 10, okay? Because the snack and the drink did save it a bit. It did. I then decided to walk my dog, and soon after, it was time for dinner. Right, let's spin the wheel for dinner and hope we get something good. Come on, we need some good dinner. A filling meal deal, hopefully. Riser's World, okay? Riser's World? Let's check out your meal deal. Okay, Riser's World has gone with Tesco, okay? Tesco ham and cheese sub, roasted fridge raiders, and a Dr. Pepper. My second Dr. Pepper today. I did say I liked it. I don't like it that much to have 2 in a day, okay? Let's go get this meal deal for dinner. We headed back to Tesco for dinner. So like I was told, I got the smoked ham and cheddar sub, some fridge raiders, and then of course a Dr. Pepper. Yes, boys and girls, here we are. We've got ourselves some dinner, a meal deal dinner. Riser's World went with a ham and cheese sub, okay? I know I've had this before, but I know a secret way. It's not really secret, really, but I know a nice way to eat this, okay? And I'll show you. I'm acting like I'm some Michelin star chef. What you do is take it out of the packaging, put it onto the tray, and then literally, you just put it into the grill. Put it in the grill. Trust me. While that's in the grill melting away, I'm gonna try these fridge raiders. I don't think I've ever had these ones. Okay, it's not bad. Do I think that's better than the southern fried one? No, I don't. Definitely would eat these, definitely. And I'm going to, realistically. Oh. Whoa. Oh my God, I didn't know they tried to kill you. Might as well have a bit of Dr. P while we wait as well. My dentist, if you're watching, you're probably thinking, you better stop. My dentist is realistically not watching. Yeah? Unless... Oh, there we go. We've got the sub all melted and nice. And there we go. The end product is right here. I'll tell you what, that looks good. I mean, I think it tastes better like this when it's melted. I don't think I've ever actually had this when it's not been melted, so I wouldn't actually know, to be honest. Tell you what, that paired with these as well, though, very decent. Can't forget a bit of Dr. P as well. Bring the doctor in. But how would I rank that meal deal I just had for dinner? This meal deal is very strong, so it's going to be up there. I'm going to give this an 8.7. Very, very decent. Enjoyed that a lot. Yes, it is day 2, and you know what that means? New day, new meal deals. So yes, let's kick it off this morning with some breakfast. Right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. We're going to see what we're getting for breakfast this morning, okay? Luke Lloyd, M8E. Let's see what you want me to try this morning. Okay, Luke Lloyd has told us to get the hoisin duck wrap, Fanta, and a glazed donut at Tesco. Can you get a glazed donut in a meal deal? Surely not, right? We'll have to find out, I guess. He's also put the wrap in the microwave for 30 seconds. I guess we'll try that then. Okay, we are here at Tesco. Let's go in and get this meal deal. I'm intrigued to see if you can get this donut as the snack. Let's go in and see. So I made my way into Tesco. Tesco again. Guys, Tesco. Everyone just gets meal deals from Tesco. That's what it seems like anyway. Of course, we grabbed ourselves the hoisin duck wrap, an original Fanta, and now we just needed to see if we could actually get a donut as our side in the meal deal. So I'm here at the meal deal bit, and it turns out you actually can get the Krispy Kreme for the snack, so we're gonna do that. So I grabbed my meal deal, paid for it, and made my way out the store. Right, yes, we are back, and we've got ourselves the meal deal for lunch. I can't believe we've got the Krispy Kreme. But remember, Luke Lloyd said we had to put this wrap in the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, there we go. We've just heated it up for 30 seconds. Does feel nice, actually. But guys, for this one, I'm gonna have to do a new challenge. The challenge I'm gonna select to do now is I'm gonna do the eat backwards challenge. We gotta go from the side to the main, and obviously the drink I would probably have after, so we've got to have the drink first as well. Not bad at all, although the fruit twist one is better in my opinion. I haven't even started eating my main, and I'm already eating a Krispy Kreme donut. Wow. Krispy Kreme, done. And that leaves us with one last thing, the main and the hoisin duck wrap. I really didn't think I would like that. I really didn't, but that is lovely. The hoisin sauce in there is so nice. It's like you've gone to the Chinese and you made a little duck roll, like in the pancake. Okay, it's now time for me to rank that meal deal we had for breakfast. I'd have to give this meal deal a 6.8. Let's spin the wheel and find out whose meal deal we're taking for lunch. Come on, let's get a good filling meal deal for lunch. That would be very nice. Dawson Legends, okay? Dawson Legends, let's find out your go-to meal deal. Okay, this one is very interesting. Dawson Legends has said the Sainsbury's deli counter meal deal with the southern fried chicken sandwich. Snack is wedges and the drink is a Mars bar milkshake. Absolute 10 out of 10 apparently. Let's go see. Okay, making my way into Sainsbury's now. I don't think it's going to be real, to be honest. I don't think this thing is actually real. So we made our way into Sainsbury's to look for this hot food meal deal. I've never seen it before. Could it be real? Oh my God, it's actually real. And yes, it actually was real. There it is. Now, it was very crowded around there, so I had to grab the last 2 remaining items and get out. Okay, just came out of Sainsbury's then. I had to do an absolute smash and grab. There was the last one of the wedges and the southern fried sandwich that the person was on about. I actually can't believe I got them. What a result. Oh, I'm so lucky, boys and girls. I'm so lucky that I've got my hands on this. The last 2 in the store. We're starting off with the southern fried bap. So there it is, a bap, and what's inside? Bit of southern fried. That's looking so dry, isn't it? Very dry, but with a bit of sauce, that can be very, very excellent. Then, of course, we've got the potato wedges. There we go, some wedges. Not bad, they're okay. A little bit dry. Bit of tomato ketchup, and then we're talking, yeah? If only I had a nice drink to get all that down, yeah? That would really, really help me. A Mars milkshake? Really? Why would you select that? God's sake.
You okay, ladies?
Whoa, whoa. That is unbelievable. Oh my God. I wouldn't typically want to have this with a meal deal though. Like, it's nice to just have here and then, but not with a meal deal. Like, come on, you need an actual soft drink. So what would I rank that meal deal we just had for lunch? Of course, we started off with the southern fried bap. Really, really like that. With ketchup, would definitely be elite. Next, we had the wedges. A nice little side to accompany the southern fried bap. And lastly, the Mars milkshake. This was really nice. However, I wouldn't typically have this with an actual meal deal. I'm going to give a solid 7, okay? A solid 7 out of 10. Very decent. Let's find out who's sorting our dinner. Who's doing the dinner for us now? Christine Wright. Let's check your meal deal what I'm going to have for my dinner, okay? Now, Christine Wright has said, I got an idea for you. Can you do a meal deal video of McDonald's new stuff? Does that mean you want me to get a McDonald's meal deal? That is a thing, so is that what we're getting for dinner? Let's do that. We made our way to McDonald's and I ordered myself the Meal Deal Plus. Let's see what this is all about. Yes, boys and girls, we are back. We've got the dinner. And you're probably wondering why I'm whispering. It's actually 10 PM right now. Everyone's asleep in my house, so I need to do a little quiet review. You get yourself a cheeseburger to start with, some fries, a second side, which I've gone with 4 McNuggets, and then of course a drink. Some influencer. Yay! That tastes just like pink lemonade, yeah? If you've had Lucozade pink lemonade, just watered down a lot. Not my favourite, I must say. Some fries though, these definitely always hit. Not very salty though, not very salty. A little bit cold as well. Not great. Cheeky little cheeseburger. Why have I smacked it? Oh, no. I don't like the gherkins, I don't like them. But that is an absolute classic, very yummy. And well, last but not least, some McNuggets. I don't know if it's just me guys, but I don't see the hype in McNuggets. I think they're so basic, like they're not great. Now what would I rank this meal deal out of 10? It's some classic stuff from McDonald's, you can't really go wrong. The only thing is, I wouldn't really say this is a meal deal you can get on the daily. Therefore, I'm gonna have to give this a 6.3 out of 10. Yes, it is day 3, the final day of only eating the viewers' meal deals. Let's start it off with some breakfast this morning. Let's see whose meal deal we're trying. Let's spin the wheel and see what meal deal we're gonna be having for breakfast this morning. Brody does stuff 1, okay? Brody, do you do stuff, okay? Let's see if your meal deal does stuff though. So Brody does stuff has gone with Tesco, the meatball sub, tangy cheese Doritos, which is pretty solid, and then a Dr. Pepper, another.
Not another one?
Let's just do it, come on. Okay, so here we are with the morning breakfast we just got. We got the meatball Mariana. We had to get cool Dorito chips as there was no orange ones. Orange, oh, cheese. And then a blessing in disguise, no Dr. Pepper. So I've gone with Pepsi cream soda. Now remember, in this video, I need to complete 4 challenges. So the challenge I'm gonna choose now is I'm gonna go with the no hands challenge. I cannot use my hand to eat this meal deal. Is that even possible? How do I even start? I want a crisp to start, really. Oh no. I can't eat this. I actually can't do it. I mean, this is a fail, and I said if I have one fail at all, I have to do the punishment at the end. So no, why did I do this one? Let's just try this meal deal anyway. Meatball Mariana. Not a fan of that, guys. Not a fan. Very tomatoey, and I don't really like the texture of the meatballs. They're good, I like them. Not better than the cheese ones, but yeah, decent. And lastly, we were meant to have Dr. Pepper. They didn't have it, so we've gone with this Pepsi cream soda flavour. You okay, mate? Oh, that is nice. That literally tastes like a vanilla Pepsi. That is really good. I actually like that. So how would I rank that meal deal we just had for breakfast? So for me, I'm gonna have to give this meal deal a 4.7 out of 10. Not great, it wasn't great. The main really let this down. So let's see whose meal deal we're using for lunch right now, okay? Please, just not another meatball Mariana. I just can't be doing that again. Zach Walker 16's meal deal. Let's go and check it out, shall we? Okay, so Zach Walker has suggested we go to Morrison's again. Okay, we're going Morrison's to get the barbecue chicken and coleslaw sandwich, a vegetable samosa, and an iced coffee. Let's go check that out. Okay, heading into Morrison's now. With this being a bit more of a unique meal deal with some unique components, might be kind of hard to find all the items. Let's hope we can though. So absolutely typical. They didn't have the sandwich I needed. They had the snack, and obviously we got the iced coffee, but they didn't have the barbecue chicken and coleslaw sandwich. So I've gone with a chicken and bacon. Maybe that's the closest comparison I can get. We're gonna go with that. Yahoo! Yes, people, come on. We've got the meal deal for lunch, okay? You know what we got? The wrong meal deal, basically. Because they didn't have it. We were meant to get the barbecue chicken and coleslaw sandwich. They didn't have it, so the closest thing I thought was this, okay? The chicken and bacon on malted bread. Ben. Ben part 2. That is lovely though, guys. I'm not even just saying that. How have I never had this sandwich? That is unbelievable. If this was on white bread, it would be nowhere near as good as well. It works so well on the malted bread. Bacon. Bacon on the floor, apparently. So it's got bacon and chicken and then just a bit of mayo. It's so basic, but where has this been all my life? Okay, really enjoyed that sandwich there, but can the samosa be as good? Can it? I mean, if it is, then this is looking like a really good meal deal. It's lovely. It's so nice. That is so good. Proper filled as well. If this went in the air fryer, it would be so crispy and nice. But I'm rating it as if I was out, okay? But lastly, we need to try the drink. And Zach told us to get an iced coffee. I've gone with the Jimmy's iced coffee, my protein. That's alright, that is alright, I'm not gonna lie. That is nice, I actually like that. It's quite strong, coffee-wise, it is quite strong. And a lot of these iced coffees I don't like because they just taste like metal. It does a little bit, okay? But that is nice still, I could drink that. That is actually very nice, yeah? So what would I rank this meal deal? Starting off with the chicken and bacon sandwich. That was so nice. Then of course you got the samosa. A samosa and a meal deal already makes it premium and just unique. And lastly, we got the iced coffee. Like, it could be a better drink, but I don't mind that. That means I'm gonna give this meal deal a solid 8.9. 8.9, absolutely great meal deal. Really like it. And yeah, right, it's that time now to go and get some dinner. Let's spin the wheel and see whose meal deal we're going to be getting for dinner right now. Let's get a nice dinner meal deal, please. Taylor Waters, okay? Let's check out your meal deal. Okay, Taylor Waters has gone with Aldi. Do Aldi have a meal deal? I did not even know this. He's gone with a chicken and bacon pasta salad, Scotch eggs, and a green vitamin drink. Well, let's just go and see, I guess. I didn't think they did. Right, going into Aldi now. Honestly, will they have a meal deal even available at this time? I don't even know if they have meal deals. This is the whole section. Oh no, there's like hardly anything here. Saying that, I don't think this is even a meal deal. There's no signs at all saying meal deal. It just says on the go goodies. I don't think this is a meal deal. I actually don't think this is a meal deal. There is no meal deal at Aldi. You just completely scammed me and now I'm getting no food either. It was not a meal deal. It was just loads of individual items like for on the go. I just deep I don't get dinner now. There's nowhere else I can go. It's a bank holiday Monday. Everywhere's shut. That was my last chance. It's literally shut in 30 minutes and that was my last chance. Have I got any of them meal deals left at home? Oh, Taylor, mate, Taylor. Is this thing on? Right, let's go. So as you guys know, I failed one of my challenges, which means I now have to have the worst meal deal, well, the worst meal deal in my eyes, imaginable. We're starting off with a tuna and cucumber sandwich, some green olives, and then some sort of peach Red Bull, which I hate. I hate Red Bull. That's disgusting. That is not even nice. I mean, they're okay. They're the most bearable thing. I think I'm done with meal deals for a while now, guys. I've had too many. Way too many meal deals. I need some real food.